Hi everyone, I'm Savita Bhagat, and today we will talk about the core accounting principles, which are also called generally accepted accounting principles. So we have in total 5 GAAP which needs to be understood for basic fundamentals of accounting. First, accrual concept. So now what is accrual concept? Accrual concept says income and expenditure will be recorded in the books as and when they are earned or incurred, not when actually cash is paid. Okay, so suppose you know that you are going to earn a revenue of 20 crores, for example. So you will accrue for that instead of when you are instead of when the actually you receive the proceeds of the sales. Likewise, for example, salaries. You have employees working with yourself and you know that you have to pay for their salaries. So you will accrue for those expenses rather than actual date coming for cash to be exchanged. So that's the first basic principle. Second, matching principle. So what matching principle says? That expenses has to be matched with income. Okay, so for every income you receive, you will have some expenses which you would have incurred. So that's called a matching principles. For any asset you receive, there would be some liability which would be created. Third, historical cost principle. So what does this principle says? This principle says that all the assets has to be recorded on a historical cost basis, not on a fair value basis, not on a current value basis. Instead of fair value concept will come later, but not on a current value basis. So when you would have purchased that asset, what was that cost? You will be recording your asset on that cost. Fourth principle. Fourth principle says going concern. So in this principle, we assume that business will continue forever, at least for another 1 year. Okay. If so, we assume the continuity of business operations. So this principle is going concern concept. Now comes to fifth concept, which is economic entity concept. So your business will be separate from your personal finances. So your business finances which you have will be separate from your personal finances. So these are 5 basics generally accepted accounting principles which needs to be followed for performing or recording the accounting. Thank you.